Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's Chase. We're here with a Atom update, okay, Cosmos. If you're wondering why you should watch these videos, let's take a look at the last one. We'll do a quick update from where we were. Slow real quick. So say we sweep all these lows, right? These poles, you can see it. Say we sweep all these lows, okay, something like that. Maybe you put in some type of a bullish divergence, right? You make a low, then you make a lower low, but you look at your RSI, and it's doing something like this. It's putting in a low and then a higher low. Okay, so at that point, you know you have a bullish divergence right there, and it pops off of that. All right, so let's take a look at that level now. This is the same level. We came down. We put in a low. We put in an equal low, essentially. Good enough, right? And we can see, let's line this up with the RSI right there. Boom, bullish divergence, even though we're making equal lows, and we pop off. Okay, so from the last video, obviously, you know, there was, a bunch of different opportunities that I outlined in that video, but here was just one that happened to play out. It was clean. It was the first support level, right? I took this one. I'm still in this one 50%. I took off 50 around this level here, this breakdown point. So I took 50% off somewhere in here. I'm still holding the rest. Now let's clear this chart off, and just get a fresh view on things, okay? We'll get to a little bit of a cleaner picture here. Long story short, I am bullish as long as this level holds, okay? Don't want to really see this area here flip to support, okay? We mark out this low before the breakdown here. We could see the breakdown. We deviate the low. We come back. We retest the low. Nothing but a very quick wick, okay? People were quick to buy that up. So still bullish there. If we were looking at downside, I'd be looking at this level right here, as we spoke about in the previous video. I'll continue to look for this level if there happened to be downside, if we did flip this to resistance. But for right now, I mean, even so, this is still a buy area, right? Because we can see the deviation popped off. If it was to retest this, that would be a buy. It retested it there, but barely. We basically front ran the level. We didn't really test the level at all. So if we were to run this low and to reclaim something like this, right, that's obviously a buy as well. So watch out for something like that. Let me take this off, okay? And towards the upside, where is my next target? I think it's pretty obvious. When we're looking at targets, right, we want to say, okay, where's the untested resistance? And for me, we had this up move right here, and then we had the down move, break down below. And we can see this resistance was tested, okay? It had been tested before we popped up. So this was my first target of resistance, right? This area right here. We could see this caused the breakdown, just like that caused the breakdown. So where's my next target of resistance? Right here. What caused the breakdown? Okay, so we could see cause of the breakdown, high volume move, cause of the breakdown, high volume move, cause of the breakdown, high volume move. Okay, the levels are being respected quite easily. None of this stuff was even pre-done, really. We're sort of on the fly here. Just goes to show you just where you want to look for your resistance levels. Okay, now if we're going to start moving upwards, let's talk about some major levels here, and let's see where we could be headed towards the upside. So we'll mark out, say right around here, we had resistance here, support here, and then we flip it, we break down. We could see resistance here as well. Again, resistance flips to support. And now this is our major resistance level right here now, as I just spoke about for our next target. So this is where I TP the rest of my position, okay? And if I happen to TP the rest of my position right there, okay, and say we just break right through it, then I know that that's an obvious retest and a buy on the retest, okay? And then we're targeting, once again, untested resistance, okay? So we can see this resistance right here was tested, so what's next? Basically, at that point, the next cause of a major breakdown was the highs. So we'd be looking at the highs. I would definitely be looking to play this as a flip, right? And if we head up, then this would be target 1 right here. And then this would be target 2 right here, probably a run of these highs. At that point, you most likely get some type of consolidation. If you're super bullish, maybe you bounce off this old high and you start making your new highs, something of that nature. What's more likely to happen, in my opinion, is we probably come up, I get a nice take profit here. This would be my goal, like I said, as long as this level holds, okay? So we get a nice take profit here. We reject off this because it's a first time resistance right here, fairly untested, okay? And we'll probably look at some type of a major level, and we could see right here we had, resistance. It flipped to support for a bit. We zoomed in, we could see resistance, flips to support. Now it's serving as resistance again. So this would be, an obvious level for the most part. If we do something like this, we'll draw it out. So say we're going to chop a bit more here, maybe until BTC and ETH give a very clear direction. Bit of chop in the market right now, so all the alts are pretty choppy, thinking that the next leg is most likely going to be upwards off of the strength of BTC and ETH. But I also wouldn't be surprised if there was a quick stop run for some quick liquidations to the downside on almost everything. But as I said, I believe this level should be holding. I'm staying in half my long, right? So say we chop in here a bit, whatever. We come back up. We want to flip this level to support. This is where we take profit in here, as I spoke about. Probably come down. You maybe like sweep the lows of these consolidation or something, of this consolidation. You sweep those lows, and then that's when you come up, test, maybe reject one more time, and then, consolidation, a little bit of chop at the level, and you start pushing through. Okay, something like that. Okay, so that would be what I have my eyes on for Atom. Those are the major levels, where I'm looking to buy on the downside, where I'm looking to TP the previous long position, where I'd looking to be buying if I wasn't in already. Okay, hopefully that's helpful, and I'll catch you guys soon. Thank you.